It's now time to begin the fourth and final tutorial of my instructional series, Play Arpeggios on the Piano, Essential Exercises for Exceptional Results. Having the ability to play arpeggios with ease, flow, and accuracy is incredibly important when playing the piano. The practice method in this tutorial will tie together all of the arpeggio demonstrations from videos 1, 2, and 3. Let's begin Play Arpeggios on the Piano number 4 to further develop an extraordinary finger technique. As with the first 3 videos, we'll begin with a C major arpeggio. Remember to think about the shape and where the thumb passes under the hand. This is so you can apply the exercise to any arpeggio. Our right hand fingering will be thumb on C, second finger on E, and third finger on G. Our goal for a C major arpeggio could be like this. While in our CEG positioning, check your wrist. Keep your wrist tall, not low. You'll want your knuckles to be tall and rounded, not low or caved in. You don't want that. Also, your fingers should be tall, curved, and rounded, not flattened. We don't want that. And we don't want this finger joint to be caved in. Tall and rounded. While holding down the second finger on E, we'll first play the thumb on C, then the third finger on G, and as the third finger plays, the thumb immediately and quickly moves under the hand to the next note, the higher C. However, don't play the C yet. Just pause for a moment with your thumb over the higher C. Then, when the third finger is lifted, the thumb can then play the higher C. Again, pause for a moment. Remember, the second finger is still holding down the E. Next, play the third finger again and simultaneously and quickly move the thumb back to the lower C. Don't play the C yet. Pause for a moment and then play the lower C. We'll do this 4 times, and after that, we'll do the exact same sequence holding down the third finger while playing fingers 1, 2, 1, 2. So now holding down the second finger on E, we'll begin by playing the thumb. Now play the third finger on G, simultaneously and quickly shifting the thumb to the higher C. Don't play just yet. Play the higher C with the thumb, pause. Play the third finger, simultaneously moving your thumb to the lowest C. Pause. Here's number 2. We're going to do it 4 times. Quickly shifting the thumb, but pausing. Here's 3. Shift. 1 more. Excellent. Now let's play and hold the third finger. Begin the same sequence. Thumb. Play this E, the second finger. Move the thumb quickly. Here's 2. Simultaneously move. And pause. 3. Move the thumb. 1 more. So to apply this exercise to other arpeggios, think about the arpeggio shape. For example, G minor, which is G, B flat, and D. We'll use fingers 1, 2, and 3. So here, we'll start by holding down the second finger, and here we go. Shift. Doing this 4 times. Moving the thumb quickly and accurately. 1 more. Now we'll hold down the third finger. And here we go with fingers 1, 2. Shift. Check your fingers to make sure that your finger joints are curved and rounded and tall. This is the third time. And one more. Excellent. Another positioning is D flat minor, which would be D flat, F flat, and A flat. Remember to avoid using the thumb or fifth finger on a black key in arpeggio. So this finger would be the fourth finger on D flat, thumb on F flat, and second finger on A flat. Remember to think about the shape to isolate where the most difficulty can usually occur. So that would be here, where your thumb will shift under. So now hold down the second finger, and here we go. D flat, shift to the F flat. Here's 2. Keep your fingers strong. Quickly shift. Very precise. Now, hold down your fourth finger on the D flat. You're going to play F flat, and now A flat with the second finger. Shift. You never want to rush this. You'll get the most benefit from keeping this slow and deliberate. One more. And that's how you apply this exercise to any arpeggio. You did a great job with the right hand. Let's press forward to the left hand. In the left hand, we'll demonstrate again starting with a C major arpeggio. And even though we begin and end with the left hand fifth finger, the fourth finger plays E, and the second finger plays G. So in other words, we would have a goal something like this. The shape to focus on is this. You want to check for a tall wrist, not lowered. So here's our shape. We want to go to where the thumb is under the fingers. Check your wrist, tall, not lowered. Your knuckles should remain tall and rounded, not lowered and caved in like that. And your fingers you want to have rounded, not flat or caved in like that. We don't want that shape. The strength is in the curve. As with the right hand, remember the quick simultaneous movements and the pauses for the left hand. Let's begin by playing and holding the second finger on G. Play the thumb on the higher C and pause. Play the E with the fourth finger and at the same time, quickly shift the thumb to the lower C, but don't yet play. Just pause. Play the lower C with the thumb while lifting the fourth finger and pause. Play the E with the fourth finger simultaneously and quickly moving the thumb to the higher C. And again, pause before playing. Now we're going to be doing this 4 times. So here's our second finger, tall and strong. 4 times, and we'll begin. Here's our shift, pause, shift, and pause. Here's the second time. Check your elbow. Third. And here's the fourth. Don't rush. Keep your fingers tall. And now we're going to hold down the fourth finger. This is going to be on E. Play the same sequence using the thumb on the higher C and the lower C, and the second finger on G. 4 times, same pause, and same shift. Keep your fingers tall, arm relaxed. Here's our last time. We can apply the same practice technique to any other arpeggio shape. For instance, E major, which is E, G sharp, and B. Now here, we would have our fourth finger on the G sharp, second finger on the B, and then our thumb would be holding down the E. Now first, we would hold down the B with the second finger. Remember, we want to think about the shape, starting with the higher E, going back and forth. You want to shift and pause. Move quickly. Here's the third one. And the fourth one. And now, we're going to hold down the fourth finger. Fourth finger holds. Same practices here. Move the thumb quickly and simultaneously. Pause before you play. One more. Great. Another example would be A flat major, which is A flat, C, and E flat. So here, this is our fingering. I'm going to move down an octave because here our thumb is going to be on the C, fourth finger E flat, and second finger on the A flat. Bring our thumb up, and here we'll hold down the A flat, back and forth. Here's the second time. Shift quickly and pause. And as you can see, this shape is completely different. The fourth finger now holds. Here we go. First finger, second finger. Move the thumb quickly and simultaneously. This is the third time. One more. Awesome. In other words, think about the arpeggio shape and then isolate the part of the shape where the thumb must be situated under the other fingers. You've done some fantastic practicing. You have now broadened the scope of your finger technique and abilities with these 4 arpeggio practice methods. This training can be applied to endless arpeggio patterns, so enjoy your pianistic progress and your musical development. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe so you receive the latest training, teaching, and performance videos.